Okay, welcome back to Conan Exiles, the Isle of SIPTAH. I am your host, the Gray-Haired Gamer, and we are back for episode 15 in our ongoing adventure here to survive, thrive, and dominate on this ancient and mysterious Isle of SIPTAH. Now today we're going to do something a little bit different. We've been doing a lot of building. You can see here we have actually kind of a house going on, aside from a few pieces we need to do yet. And we have an upstairs here for all the benches that we've been building. So today we're going to go and do a little exploring, and we are going to check out our first Elder Vault. Okay, now in last episode we went, let's pull up our map and we'll show you what's got going on here. We tried to go, here we are at our base right here. We tried to go up to one of the NPC camps that have the jailer, and that is located right in this area between us and the Violet Isle. And unfortunately got our ass kicked. Okay, we went in there alone. We left Kill a Cat at the house because we wanted to take one of the free thralls. This is one of the camps that has the jailer, and when you kill the jailer he drops a key, and there are two big iron cages in this camp that usually, not always, but usually have an NPC inside of them. And if you take his key and open the cage, you will get that NPC as a thrall for free. So since the game mechanics will not allow you to have two followers at the same time, and we had to leave Kill a Cat at home. Now your mount, your horse, does not count. So we had to roll in there by ourselves, and we pretty much got our ass beat. Okay, so today we're going to do something different. We're going to go look at an Elder Vault. Now, yeah, they are, but they are not all the same. Now, we know that there's this Elder Vault just north of us. We've seen it a bunch of times as we were going back and forth area. To the Isle for water, for other materials, and we know that this Elder Vault is by big humans. Okay, not all the Elder Vaults are guarded by the same type of creatures. There are two that are guarded by Gremlins, the little tiny demon. Probably most familiar with them from the Noob River. In the exiled lands. Okay, and we're going to go take a look at one of those today. We're going to see if we can get in there. Even if we can't, we should still be able to farm some good experience, guardians, and it'll be a nice change from farming these rock monsters and the rhinos. Okay, there are two of them. One is located where? Okay. And it's kind of easy to find once you see this complex here, and you follow this ridge line back. So the one is located right in here. You're actually going to go down in this ravine and in this valley, and it is located there. That is one of the ones that has the Gremlins. They are definitely a bit easier. I believe you can go into them as low as level 15, but you want to have a good thrall with you. The second one is right here. Whoop. And it is pretty easy to tell because of this circular valley, and it's being right off this coast. So this one is a lot closer, and you can see there's like a ravine kind of entryway right here. So this is where we're going to try to go to today. Like I said, we may not be tough enough to get inside the Elder Vault and conquer it, but we should be tough enough to kill some of the creatures guarding it and get us some XP. It is dark, so I think we may wait a little bit. Let's check our supplies while we're here. Okay, we're good on water, we're good on food, we have some healing potions. Kill a cat, how you doing, buddy? Oh, he's got a good bit of food. He had a little bit go rotten there, but it's alright. And we also want to check out Silver, our horse. And he's got like a stack and a half of food, so he should be good. Okay, so with that being accomplished, let's take a look at our gear. Our sword is beat up a little bit. Our tools are beat up a little bit, but not too bad. They should be okay. Now we do want to make sure we have our health potions on our quick bar, and I think we may go ahead and snag up a extra stack of them just to be on the safe side. And we've been making them as we can just to get the extra experience. Okay, and we'll take this extra 2 here as well. Okay, so that'll give us 24 potions all together. You can see we have been doing some construction here. We got a bit built. Basically we built this just because we were running out of room. With all the dang benches that we had to build, we were running out of space. So daylight should be coming here. Night, thank goodness, is not very long. We do not have a Maelstrom going on, which is good because we need to go right through the area of that Maelstrom to get down here, down to this. It's called the Refuge of the Gremlins. So our first step into this is we're going to go to our ley shrine. That's our first big landmark, and then the second landmark will be this ridge line, and we want to get in between there and the tower in the center and get down here to this area. So we're gonna have both these guys. Kill a Cat is now, how you doing, buddy? He is now level 10, so he has definitely got some strength up, got some his health build up. Yeah, he's up to 7 strength now, 15 vitality. He's at 2,700 hit points. So now we should be able to go down there and not risk him dying. You don't want to take a thrall down here that's just level 1 or level 2 because it would be too easy for them to get killed. Okay, it is starting to lighten up here a little bit, so we'll get ready to head out. And I can see we have one viewer. Thanks for joining us today. I don't know who you are. We do have the chat open. If there's anything you want to say or any questions, we can try to answer them for you. So let's go ahead. We'll head on out here. And like I said, our first landmark is going to be the ley shrine that we can see right there on our way to our first Elder Vault. So now we're all good to go. We checked our supplies, our food, our water, our healing potions. We checked our equipment. None of it is ready to break, so we are good to go. And it sounds like that big deer is chasing us, but that's okay. Silver, our horse here, can easily outrun him. We do have Kill a Cat with us, and his tactics, we set that to guard us, so he will not attack anyone unless we get attacked first. So we don't have to worry about him getting into fights and possibly getting killed behind us. He will follow along and not attack until we attack or we are attacked. Okay, so there, right over there is our lay shrine. We're going to keep heading to the south. Oh, okay. Okay, we had a neighbor here. Oh man, he's been pretty busy. He's been doing some pretty serious building, and it's causing us a little bit of lag. It always seems to happen on the multiplayer maps when we get close to someone else's compound or fortress, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's check our map. Okay, we made it to here. So here we are, right by the lay shrine. So we want to keep heading, not due south, but a little bit east of south. We want to try and get to this point right here. So we're pretty well lined up. We just want to keep on trucking here. If you do want to see any past episodes, see how we got this far in the Isle of SIPTAH, you can find them on our Twitch channel. I believe Twitch holds videos for 2 weeks. And after that, we do have a full archive of past episodes on our YouTube channel, both named Gray Hair Gamer. So feel free to check those out. We give a lot of tips, a lot of advice, especially for the new players and players that are new to the Isle of SIPTAH. Okay, so we have another building down here that makes a pretty good landmark. This is a basically it's an abandoned lay shrine that now has been taken over by NPCs. And when you're high level, whoa, silver. Oh, we took a little damage there. But when you are, we got something going on here. What is that? A mountain lion? Okay. Let's get in here and get this guy. Okay, now with our short sword, we are unable to use that from horseback. There are weapons, we've mentioned this in a previous episode. There are weapons that you can use back and weapons you cannot. And unfortunately, our favorite, the short sword, is one of the ones we cannot use from horseback. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a giant freaking rhino over there. Okay, so I would guess that is a world boss, and yeah, you do have to be alert to things like that when you're out here in the more central part of the map. I know there's a giant rock monster that is like a 3-skull world boss that runs around in these areas. And also normal animals that are very big, like the elephants. But this lay shrine that we were talking about, this was like an abandoned lay shrine that has now been taken over by NPCs. There is a lot of good loot in there. There is also ice and black ice, but it's pretty tough. These are not like your tier 1 thralls that you saw out at the beach. You know, these are tier 2, tier 3s. So if you are higher level and you are looking for a good place to get thralls, that's not a bad place. Okay, but we are definitely not tough enough to take those guys on yet. Now, while we are on horseback, like I said, we cannot use our short sword. If we had a mace, we'd be able to use that. If we had a spear, we could use that. Whoa, hello. We got rhinos. So we want to get away from them. And they are all through this area, so we just need to just run. And there is a random thrall just standing there in the middle of all those rhinos. Okay. So you do want to be cautious. You do want to be aware of what's going on around you, especially if you're not level 60. If you don't have like all the best gear yet, like us. Oh, and we got a couple. What are those, hyenas? One hyena. And yeah, Killer Cat should mount. We can tell him if we can get this guy to hold still. Tell Killer Cat to attack. And he should make short work. Yes, he did. He made very short work of that hyena. Okay, so let's check our map. Okay, you can see we're right here, and our target is this circular area, the refuge of the Gremlins. So we need to go to the left a bit. Okay, so we need to go on over this way. So the last few episodes we've been doing a fair bit of building and of course harvesting materials, because you know you have to harvest materials for everything. So we wanted to have a little bit of change today, keep things fresh, and so we decided to try our luck down here with one of the quote easier Elder Vaults. Okay, let's see how we're doing here now. Okay, looks like if we keep going, we'll hit this little valley or ravine, whatever it might be, and that will lead us south into... Looks like that's it right over here. And that'll lead us south into our Elder Vaults. Say our goal here today is not so much to get in this Elder Vault and conquer it. If it turns out we are tough enough that we can do that, that would be awesome. And we will certainly try. Whoa, hello. That is some kind of crazy looking rhino with like different horns than what we're... Uh-oh, and looks like the Maelstrom's coming. This is not so good. The Maelstrom, if you haven't got to experience that yet, it's a treat. It is a very large, magical type hurricane that rages over the central part of the island. And while it's going on, lightning bolts come down from the sky, and where they strike, very powerful creatures spawn. Okay, it looks like here I see our first little gremlin right over there. So we should be, yeah, we are very, very close here. We can start heading down here. And right there we go. There's one of them right there. So between us and now the Killer Cat is leveled up nice and high. There we go. We can whoop some ass. Okay, so we have two choices what we can do with Silver here. We can have him continue to follow us, or we can tell him to stand guard. Now, we won't be able to tell him to stand guard right next to the Maelstrom, or not the Maelstrom, but the Elder Vault, but we could tell him to stay here. I think we're going to go ahead and let him follow us. Let's see what we get when we... Okay, we just got normal feral flesh and normal hides, skinning those out, so they apparently don't give us anything awesome. So let's go ahead and make our way down here. Well, we want to try and kill a bunch of these guys. just to farm the XP. Oh, man. And as well, we want to have a clear escape should we need it. Okay, so these guys are moderately tough, but we managed to take him down pretty easily. We didn't take a lot of damage. Killer Cat, I don't think took any damage. He took a little bit. Uh-oh, we took everything. My bad. Wrong button. But yeah, we want to kill all these guys. One, like I said, to get the maximum experience that we can. Oh, see, now there the lightning struck. Now we got this big creature that's definitely tougher than the Gremlins coming wanting to kick our ass. So we're going to do our very best not to die. And not to run out of stamina like we just did. And Killer Cat, get him, buddy. Man, we're counting on you, Killer. We're going to try and eliminate these little guys as quick as we can. Where is Killer Cat? Killer Cat's up here taking on this guy. We want to do our best to help him out. Killer's still got a lot of good health left. He's got most of his health left. And that's the difference between rolling into these areas with a tier 1 thrall and a tier 10 thrall. We just want to keep this guy's attention so that Killer can just keep wailing on him. And we almost got him dead. Okay, now these guys from the storm, you can see drop some pretty decent loot here. Looks like we have, that's either ice, it looks like black ice. Oh shit, another one. Say, this is why it is dangerous to be running around in the Maelstrom. Getting Killer. And we are out of stamina again. We're going to take this opportunity to pop our healing potion. And now we did tell Silver, our horse, we adjusted his behavior so that he will stand back a little bit, 15 meters, so that he is less likely to get caught in any combat that we might get into. Okay, and see there we did gain a level. Okay, and again we got this guy drop the same thing. Black ice, brimstone, demon blood, and that looks like raw ash. Those are all more rare. Well, not the brimstone. The brimstone you can get different places. It's not that rare, but still useful. The black ice is not as rare here on the Isle of SIPTAH as it... Oh shit, again? Here comes another one. Get him, Killer, that leap attack. The Killer Cat leap attack. Always seems to do some nice bit of damage. Now we are back to full health. We only have to pop 1 health potion because we did in our last episode. We leveled up and unlocked the Vitality perk, gives us passive regeneration, health regen. Man, they are just coming out of the woodwork here. So we need to keep wailing on these dudes as much as we can. Okay, one down. And we are out of stamina. Ooh, it sounded like something was attacking our horse. No, thank goodness. Okay, and since these guys have been coming at us hot and heavy here, we're going to go ahead and pop another potion. Now, we know... Oh, what did they drop? The bugs that make red dye and ichor. Again, come on! Give us a break here, man. At least they're not coming at us all at once. Okay, again, we want to keep his focus on us while our stamina slowly builds up so that Kill a Cat can whoop his ass. Again, we need to pop another health potion. You can see why we brought us a few stacks of those with us. We weren't expecting the Maelstrom to come out at us here. Wow, that was Killa. Where's Killer Cat? What's he fighting? Killa, buddy, come on, get into the battle, dude. And now he's fighting a rhino. And we got this guy that's going after our horse. No, we're not going to have that. Now, it looks like the rhino in this case is actually helping us by attacking. Well, he was for a second. He was attacking this demon. But now he's trying to attack our horse. Definitely, you can see when you get to these Elder Vaults, especially during a Maelstrom, it's pretty much non-stop action. And we want to try and skin them. We were getting some interesting items. One of them being there, the unstable question marks. Right here, that is a very rare item. And you need that for different endgame purposes. Now we can drop the regular hides. We can actually drop the brimstone. We know where to find that. And we can drop them. What now? Oh, now we got us big old creature here, and he's a one skull boss. Now we fought one skull bosses before with Killer Cat. The giant caribou. Oh, get your shield up. So again, we want to at least spit probably some kind of poison, I'm guessing. Now, we don't want to travel too far into and my stomach hurts. What else? And we got 2 more of these guys coming. Holy crap. Okay, we need to bounce. We need to get out of here. At least until this Maelstrom's over. So we gotta get out of here, and we gotta have Kill a Cat. We're gonna tell him to keep on moving. And this is probably the wrong direction to go. If we're trying to get out of the Maelstrom, we don't want to go into the center of it. But we want to keep Killer Cat moving. We want to get him out of that fight. We went through a lot to get him and to level him up as well. We don't want him dying. Cannot reach target location. Why not? It's only right there. See if we can give him the return command. Okay, there he is. Oh, good job, buddy, man. We were worried about you. So we went through a lot of crap to get him and get him leveled up. Wow, you can see there's something going on in there. It looks like meteorites falling from the sky. Shit gets crazy when the Maelstrom goes down, and you can see that for sure. How you doing, Killa? Okay, he is at full XP. He still's got plenty of food left. Yeah, so you can see we managed from those guys. We got Ichor, we got the Cochineal, which if you use them in your alchemy bench, you can make red dye for your armors with that. The important one here was the unstable question marks. As the black ice. While black ice is, like I said, not very rare in this Isle of SIPTAH, it can be difficult to get just because there's usually very tough creatures around. So we're just chilling out here at the moment. Hopefully this Maelstrom will pass. We were hoping when we come down here to fight some easier goblins, not these demon spawn from the Maelstrom. And our sword is almost up, and there was another lightning strike. Yeah, we're gonna stay here a bit. Our weapon is almost broken. That went down very, very quickly. How's our armor doing? Our armor's taking a little bit of a beating, but nothing too major. So Killa, I think you're going to kill this guy by yourself. We can get up here and give him the order to attack. It can be twitchy sometimes. There we go. Attack him. And now a one-on-one fight between Killa and a gremlin, or an imp, whatever you want to call it. Should be no contest. Killa should have this dude knocked out in a few moments. Now we did put a target lock on the imp just so that we can keep track of Killa Cat's health as well as the imp's health. So if things get hairy, we can jump in there and help out. But so far, Killa is doing pretty well on his own. Come on, Killa, land those shots. And even though Killa is fighting this imp all by himself, we will still get a share of the experience. Likewise, if we kill something and Killa only gets a shot or two in, and yes, okay, finally, that should be the end of the Maelstrom. Thank goodness. And those guys are tough that come out of that lightning. And the sky should clear up here momentarily, letting us know that definitely the Maelstrom is over for a while. Okay, so let's there we go. There the skies have cleared. So now we can move on down here. We do have to be very careful. Like I said, our weapon is almost broken. But here, yes, here is one place you can see right out in front of us there that there is ice, black ice that we can harvest while we're here, and that's going to be important for us in a bit. We are at steel technology now, steel weapons, and we will need a bunch of black ice to transform that steel into hardened steel. Okay, Killa. Go get him. We'll take a couple shots here, but then we're just going to guard. Keep this guy focused on us, so kill a cat. And we just broke our shield. You can see your weapons take a lot of abuse. If you have inventory or the encumbrance, you may want to consider bringing backups. Oh man, there's another one. Okay, so fighting just these guys by themselves, you can see we're doing alright. We're taking them down relatively quickly, and we're not really taking as much damage as we did when we were trying to fight the imps, as well as the Maelstrom spawn. That was a bit much, and here we are. We're at level 43. This, like I said, this Elder Vault you could technically take as low as level 15 with a good thrall. You can see, yeah, ice and black ice, and we are going to, like I said, we're going to need that when we go from steel weapons to hardened steel weapons. So we're going to load up what we can of this. And yes, our short sword is just about had it. Kill a cat. Go get him, buddy. We're just going to try and stay out of the way. Okay, we got him. And what did he drop? Ooh, he actually dropped something decent. He dropped a box of supplies. Okay, Killa, do it again, buddy. Go get him. And there, we broke our short sword. So this little adventure expedition might be getting cut short. We can still stand here and just punch him. It's not doing a lot of damage, but at least it's holding him still, so that Kill a Cat can do some real damage. Okay, looks like Killa's got his attention now. Now, back at our base, we did finally make the Tinker's Bench. So we know now we will learn from this adventure that our next expedition down here, we will be packing a few weapon repair kits and armor repair kits so that we can have this happen again. And Killa took him out. Yeah, Killer, he's slowly going up in XP, but when they get to higher levels, you can see it takes, what is that, 408,600 experience points for him to level up, and he's at only 184,000. So you can see some of these creatures, man, to get them to level 20 is an adventure all by itself. But there we can see the doorway of the Elder Vault. With our broken weapons, yeah, we're not going to be able to go in there right now. It would be pretty much suicide. But we can continue to farm these guys. I'll have Killer Cat farm these guys and get the black ice that we want. Like I said, we're not really doing much damage. We're just trying to keep these guys distracted and keep them still so the Killer Cat can whoop on them. So we're doing basically nothing to these guys but be a distraction. See, now Killer's fighting one-on-one, which is cool. And he's almost got the one taken down. Come on, Killer, get him. Get him, Killer. Okay, Killer got him. No, he's still not down. Wow, there he goes. There he went down. And we took a bit of a beating there, too, by being a human decoy. Killer's taken a little bit of beating, but he's got plenty of food, so he will heal up. It'll just take him a little bit of time. So I think we're going to grab up what materials we can, and I think we're going to get on out of here. We're going to use the information we found here to have better tech, or a better plan next time. Like I said, by bringing the repair kits. And that is a crystal. Okay, so that makes us get the bottles. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bounce out of here for right now. We need to be a bigger help. It'll take us forever to get these guys. You cannot use a healing potion while mounted? Really? Okay, so we're just going to run. We're going to run out of here. You can see, like I said, that some of the Elder Vaults, they're not all guarded by the same creatures. So, like I said, while the one Elder Vault right next to our base is guarded by pretty large, scary-looking, tough bat demons, this one is not. We would have been a lot further. We would have had that area cleared out and gone into the Elder Vault if it hadn't been for the Maelstrom and the extra creatures that spawn because of that. Okay, which way do we need to go? We need to skirt around this area. Okay. And there we gained a level. Where's Killer Cat at? Okay, he's with us. Okay, so he'll be healing up here now. Now we have to deal with the darkness. And that sounds like a mountain lion there ready to want to come up here and eat us. We just want to keep on the move. And we want to be on the lookout again for like those world bosses and some of the tougher creatures that are down in this area. Now, even though we ourselves are not eating or using a healing potion, we still have that perk from having put all those points in our... Ooh, what is that? A jackal or a hyena? That we will be healing ourselves. Oh, what is this? This looks like somebody had a house here and they left the server. But their thralls are... It looks like their buildings may have decayed, but their thralls are still here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, this is what happens when you leave a multiplayer server. They have what they call the building decay rate. Over the summer, Conan, the game designers, were pretty cool, and they set that excuse me, they set that decay rate to 30 days, but now it's back to just 1 week. Unfortunately, we can't snag any of this guy's thralls up for our own use. That'd be cool. There's a tier 3 performer. There's a tier 3 fighter. Oh, he had a rhino pack animal. Yeah, someone put a lot of work in here just to basically abandon it. That's kind of a bummer. If you're very lucky, you can catch... I've had it happen to me a couple times. You can catch those buildings just as they decay. And not only are the thralls left over, but all the items that they had. Like all the items that are left in their benches, all the items that are left in storage boxes. You can really get quite a bit of loot, including legendary armor, legendary weapons, etc. Okay, so let's take a look on the map and see where we are. We are down here on this beach, so we got us out of the danger area. We are back towards the shore here, where it is quite a bit easier. You can see that this area there are only hyena running around and not demon spawn monsters from the Maelstrom. So we can do two things here. We could run up the shore and then up Noob River and cut across the claws here to get back to our base, or we can chill out where we're at until daybreak and then just basically go straight north, which it looks like daybreak is not too far away here. So we don't want to be running, but we'll try to make our way up here. And then you can see there's another hyena. But we can start making our way back to our base to better prepare. We did our recon run, we did our scouting run, and we know what we need to pack here now. We originally built our Tinker's Bench to make armor reduction kits, which we did use on our armor. Okay, there's one of our landmarks. That is the abandoned ley shrine that we talked about earlier. So we can use that. Okay, we got rock monsters trying to get us. So we're just gonna run. That is one nice thing with this game. Even when you're on foot, if things get hairy, you can literally outrun everything. You just need to manage your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you're pretty well screwed. And there looks like yeah, that looks like one of those one skull bosses. And Silver, while he's very cool, he cannot climb cliffs. So we need to get our way around here to someplace we can get up over, maybe right here. Yes. Okay, and as you can see, there are definite NPCs and pretty tough ones hanging around this abandoned lay shrine. So, while it is good for us right now to use it as a landmark, we don't want to get too close. We don't want to engage these guys. Come on, Killer Cat. Get on up here, buddy. Order him to move. Keep him moving. Don't get caught up in a fight back there. And we can also use the return command, and he will abandon whatever fight he might be involved in. Now, one of them NPCs took a shot at us with an arrow, which does count as an attack on us, so he would have jumped in probably to defend. Okay, there's Killer Cat. He teleported. Good job, buddy. I was worried you might have... We don't want you to get killed. We put a lot of work into getting you leveled up. Okay, so now if we want to head, basically... Yeah, you can see we're in line to get back to the first lay shrine. We used that as a landmark. And now we do not have to worry about a Maelstrom spawning random monsters trying to kill us. And is that it right there? Yes, there is our landmark, the Lay Shrine. But as I was saying before, we built our Tinker's Bench originally to make weight reduction kits for our armor. We are wearing the heavy armor, and we put a couple points into our encumbrance, but not a whole lot. So just the act of wearing the heavy armor used up basically like half of the weight that we could carry. So we built armor reduction kits, and it literally dropped the weight of our armor by half. Now we're going to go back here, and we're going to use that Tinker's Bench to make armor repair kits, weapon repair kits that are smaller and lighter than carrying iron bars and leather to repair our gear, so that we can repair the stuff in the field next time and not have to do this and run all the way back to our base. And there is our main landmark, our big tower. We know that's where our base is. That was one of the reasons why we picked this location to build right at the base of this this massive stone, because it is such a landmark. You can see it from a very, very long way away. So we are almost home. And there it is, little as it may be, home sweet home. Okay, so again, one habit you want to get yourself in when you come back, you always want to put your creatures on guard mode. You don't want to have them continuing to follow you. And as well, like I said, if you're out on an adventure and you get killed, instead of trying to run back to where your animals are, you can exit the game session, and when you come back in, they will respawn back in the last place they were told to guard. So, like I said, while we were down by the Elder Vault, we did not want to tell our horse to stand guard at the entrance, because if we would have died, he would have respawned right there, and we would have had to go through literally hell and high water just to be able to get him back. Now, where is Killer Cat? If he is nowhere that we can see him, he should have teleported to us. That's normally what happens. We are giving him the move command. We are giving him the return command. He should be running his little kitty cat ass off to get up here. Now, it is a good sign that he is still alive, because if he would die, we would not be able to access this menu. We would not be able to give him any type of orders. So we know he's still alive. It's just a matter of where is he. Okay. It's probably just a game glitch. He's probably stuck somewhere. Hopefully he'll teleport back to us. Okay, so let's go have a look at our Tinker's Bench and see what we need to make. Okay, you can see here we can make a few things here now. Armor patch kit for repairing our armor. The armor reduction kit, that's what we use to lower our weight of the armor. You can also make some weapon fittings. This one adds blunted weapon damage. And there are different grades. So you can see there's simple blunted weapon that takes 10 iron bars, and then there's a normal blunted weapon which requires steel bars. The more powerful the kit, the higher grade materials you need to use. What we're looking for is right here, weapon repair kit. And there we have a simple weapon repair kit. The big difference being that this one will repair more and will work on higher level items. Now this is just made from stone. We're using steel. It should still work for steel weapons, but a simple repair kit would not work for, say, like a legendary item, okay, or a legendary weapon. Let's take a look at. Oh man, we leveled up a bit. Hey, Killer Cat, you made it back, buddy. All right, good deal. We're gonna have him stand guard real quick. Yes, it was just a game glitch. Must be placed on walkable floor. Come on. Where you at, killer? Okay, there we go. And now, how did we lose a point of vitality? We had that unlocked last time to get that perk. Maybe we had a bonus somewhere along the line. from a piece of equipment or something that boosted that up. But yeah, we're not going to put any more points in our vitality now. This is the point we wanted to reach, so gain that passive regeneration. So now pretty much the rest of things we can put into strength. We want to keep putting in the grit. You can see when we were fighting, we were losing and running out of stamina very quickly, it seemed. So let's go ahead. It only costs 3. We'll put 1 more point into grit, and then we will put 2 into strength, and that'll use up our attribute points. Now, with our feats, back to the Tinker's Bench. You unlock the Tinker's Bench by unlocking like your first kits. Like here we unlocked this thin armor plating, the armor reduction kit, and that also unlocked the Tinker's Bench. But other things you have to pay for separately. Okay, so we had this one with thin armor plating, we had this one with the weapon kits, and we had this one with the simple weapon kits. So you can see it's more than 1 feat. You will not unlock everything with just 1 feat. Okay, let's see what new feats we have unlocked. Maybe we can make an even better repair kit. What is that? Advanced armor patch kit and advanced weapon repair kit. So yes, we will go ahead and buy that. We can do a steel skinning knife, and here's thicker armor plating as well as armor flexibility kit. Now armor plating, it adds armor obviously, but it also adds weight. So while I would not use this on armor that I'm going to wear myself because of the encumbrance, I will put that on armor that I'm going to equip on a human NPC, because the human NPCs, like our animal pet, like our mount, do not have encumbrance. You can load them up with the heaviest armor, the heaviest weapons, and load up their spare inventory with full 1,000-piece stacks of stone, and they will not be encumbered. They will not slow down in the least. So we will unlock that, not for us, but for any human NPC thralls we have in the future. Let's see, we also unlocked the Pickaxe, which is cool, because you only have to carry 1 tool for an axe and a pick, but it's more expensive to make and more expensive to repair than what we're using. I use just the iron tools, and then I put an efficiency kit on them so that they will give me materials as if I were using steel. And it's just a whole lot easier and quicker to repair. What else did we unlock? Some veneer fur armor, which the heavy set is a little stronger, has a little more armor than what we're packing right now, but it costs 9 points. I think we're gonna skip that for now, and that seems to be about it. Okay. So now let's go see what requirements. We unlocked a couple new things here for our Tinker's Bench. Let's have a look. Okay, see, now we have advanced weapon repair kits, and that requires 12 steel bars. Our simple one was only stone. Our normal one was iron. So now we have this with steel. This will work on higher grade weapons and also repair more. So we want to make at least a couple of those, because we are only carrying 1 weapon. We actually only need 1 of these, but you want to have a couple backups. Now when it comes to the armor repair kits, which are right here, the advanced, we need leather, twine, and steel for that. Now for this, we will need more, because we're not just wearing one piece of armor, we're wearing 5. So we're going to need steel, twine, and also leather. Now you can see we have quite a bit of twine already in there. So we're going to need steel. Okay, so let's see what we got here in our goodies. Oh man, we got 50 weathered skulls, bone, and feathers. That's pretty cool. The weathered skulls you can use to make, it's an endgame item. You combine a skull and a fragment of power. And then one trick of a lot of folks will use for XP is that they will construct that skull and then tear it right back apart and recraft it just to get extra armor. Okay, raw ash we also need for some of the dyes. We're going to stash our ice and our black ice for now. Okay, and we'll clear up a little bit of space here. Okay, not enough space in inventory. So it looks like we're about due to upgrade our storage. Okay, we can take this leather, steel fire, and that. But it looks like we're about ready to upgrade our storage from these simple wooden boxes to cupboards or better boxes. There's some iron. There's some thick leather. We don't need that. We can take this twine. Okay. So let's see how we're doing with our bench. Okay, there we got steel bars right there. And we have a little bit of leather. We can put this steel fire in there. What else do we got we can dump off? Let's see what we have in here. Okay, and here's our box. So when we do get an NPC human, we have a little bit of gear to give them. Just looking for more materials, more leather, things like that. There's leather. Okay. So now it looks like we can make a couple of these kits. Okay, so we definitely want to make us one weapon repair kit, and we will make one armor patch kit just to test them out. Now we will probably need to make some more steel here before much longer. But luckily we positioned ourselves pretty well here. If I can get the map to come up. There we go. Okay, we have our base right here at our big monolithic tower. And we didn't really luck out. We planned for this. We scouted this area before we put our base in. We do have plenty of iron in this area. On the southern side of this, there is a bit of iron over here by the lake. There's also coal in, I believe it's this area down here. There's also coal and more iron here. So that gets us halfway to our steel bars. And then we have in this ravine right here, which there is a ramp to go up and down here. We can get down into this ravine, or we can actually come down here and go north into this ravine. There is quite a bit of brimstone down in that ravine, and also at our lay shrine here, our first landmark that we used earlier in this episode, also has quite a bit of iron as well as brimstone around it. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of iron, very close, and also 1 and 2 sources of brimstone. So that's 2/3 of the way to making our steel. Again, the third would be the tar that we get from getting leather, and we have plenty of deer in this area, as well as we have the rhino in this area that are very good for getting hides and thick hides, things like that, to make our tar. Okay, so we should have our kits should be finished here now. Let's see what we got. Okay, and now drop that. Okay, let's take our helmet and let's try out our armor patch kit. And boom, yes, it is repairing. It repaired. Not fully, not by a long shot. Wow, I thought it would have done better than that. Okay, so let's try it with the weapon repair kit and our short sword. Cannot repair items that are completely broken. Okay. So in that case, we're going to take our steel bars and our leather, and so pretty much now we don't really need the repair kit. We can carry that in the field because this will repair it completely. We really should upgrade our shield. What else do we have that could be broken? But now if we take... Oop, wrong button, my bad. We take our helmet. Now that we have leather, we should be able to... You need iron bar to repair our armor. That's okay, we got some stashed down here. Okay, so now we can strip down our armor here and repair all of it. But we will keep this weapon repair kit. As well, we will probably make one or two more of those, and we will make a couple more of the armor repair kits, so we can carry them. Let's take a look at the weight. Okay, so we have a weapon repair kit that weighs 1.75, whatever units those are, pounds or kilos, I don't know, it never really says. Or we could carry like 25 bars, which weighs 6.25. So you can see we can carry a couple of these and have a lot less weight than carrying a bunch of steel bars or iron bars and leather. So that's what we're going to do for next time, and we are going to go back to the refuge of the Gremlins, hopefully not during a Maelstrom, and we will use the intel we gained today to make a much better assault on that. If we don't get a Maelstrom on us, we should be able to fight our way down into the actual Elder Vault, get inside, and have us look around. So for today's episode, I think that's going to do it. Again, I'm the Gray Hair Gamer, and if you found this episode useful or helpful, please consider giving a thumbs up, a like, a follow, subscribing. It would do wonders to help the channel out. And as well, you can go to our Twitch or our YouTube channel to find past episodes. Each one is packed with helpful information and tips and tricks. For Conan Exiles, we also do a stream for Hunter Call of the Wild, and we just started a new stream for Marvel's Avengers. So if you're interested in those games, you can check them out as well. We do have one new feature. If we are not monetized in any way, shape, or form, and if you like the video, if you want to help support this channel, if you want to continue seeing this content coming out, you can help become a sponsor. And you just need to go to paypal.me/grayhairgamer, all one word, and that is gray with Gray. I know some people spell it with an E, but this is with an A. So again, paypal.me/grayhairgamer, and you too can support this channel. So until next time, Exile, keep on surviving, thriving, and one day you too will be dominating Conan Exiles, Ancient Isle of SIPTAH. Until then, take care.